Elon Musk is in favor of putting animals in pain, some people say? Let's find out. Elon Musk, the chief executive of Tesla and SpaceX, is the richest person in the world according to the Forbes with a $269 billion net worth. And with this much money, he's always trying out new things, and it sadly includes a lot of testing on animals, which is a topic for today's video. Without further ado, let's dive right in. First up, the Neuralink Corporation. Neuralink is a company co-founded by Elon Musk. Its basic purpose is to make an implanted chip that's supposed to cure diseases like Alzheimer's or spinal injuries. Sounds pretty okay, right? But that's not the concerning part. The concerning part is that the Neuralink Corporation has wired up a monkey's brain with a little implant. This is not the first time Neuralink Corporation has experimented on animals. To test the device, pigs, including one named Gertrude, had the coin-sized device surgically implanted in their brains. The surgical implantation of the device involves removing a coin-sized piece of the skull, installing the device, which then replaces the piece of the missing skull, and bounding the wound with a super glue. The implant was left inside of Gertrude's brain for about 2 months, which tracked neural signals from a part of her brain linked to her snout. And another clip released by the corporation showed a pig forced to run on a treadmill. Giant notches had been cut in her ears, just as is done to pigs on filthy farms without painkillers. Aware that there would be a backlash against the use of pigs, Musk used a PR scheme to claim that he and his staff care about animals. But no amount of, quote, humane washing, end quote, can cover up the cruelty and bad science that motivate all such experiences. Let's talk about the monkey experiment in a little detail now. It involved surgically implanting the device into monkey skulls using tiny wires to connect to their brain. The objective of the experiment was to allow monkeys to play mind pong together. We've already got a monkey with a wireless implant in their skull and the tiny wires which can play video games using his mind, Musk told the Business Insider. Also, in a private speech given on the invitation-only social media app, Clubhouse, Musk said, "One of the things we're trying to figure out is whether we can have the monkeys playing mind pong with each other. That would be pretty cool." Some people think that that's anything but cool. Musk says the goal of the device is to increase the rate at which information can flow from the human brain to the machine. Long term, Musk claims that Neuralink could allow humans to send concepts to one another, using telepathy and exist in a saved state after they died that could then be put onto a robot or another human. Sadly, Musk's actions are hardly an isolated incident. They reflect an increase in the number of experiments on animals taking place despite growing public concern and growth in alternative approaches to scientific research. At leading laboratories in the US, experimenting on animals has increased by a staggering 73% in recent years, while more experiments on animals are conducted in the UK than any other country in Europe. The latest government figures revealed a total of 3.4 million experiments completed during 2019, with more than half of these performed in universities, often paid for by the taxpayer. The other side of this argument is that sometimes animals should be used instead of humans, but there's a bunch of different arguments about it. The animal rights organization People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, or PETA, has given a furious reaction to these experiments. PETA challenges Elon Musk to behave like a pioneer and implant the Neuralink chip in his own brain, said PETA President Ingrid Newkirk in a statement. She also accused Musk of exploiting smart, sensitive pigs who didn't volunteer for surgery and should be left out of pie-in-the-sky projects. Musk has invested a total of $100 million into the company, which indicates the availability of virtually unlimited resources to develop effective and sympathetic alternatives to testing on animals, or to use existing alternatives such as cell cultures, human tissues, computer simulations, and volunteer studies. Unfortunately, every single dollar Musk has invested represents one of the animals who die in laboratories every year in the United States for pharmaceuticals, cosmetics, and other experimentation, including mice, rabbits, guinea pigs, dogs, cats, birds, frogs, fish, and primates. Noah's Ark. He now has a new proposal to send a Noah's Ark of animals to Mars. The next really big thing is to build a self-sustaining city on Mars and bring the animals and creatures of Earth there. Sort of like a futuristic Noah's Ark. We'll bring more than 2 though. It's a little weird if there's only 2, he said. News that the squid's antardigrade's doomed trip followed a similar December 2020 stunt in which mice, some of whom had first been injected with drugs at the Jackson laboratory, causing their muscle mass to double unnaturally, was launched aboard a SpaceX rocket. These animals were sent to the International Space Station where they were to be experimented on in the name of research. Some people think these experiments are cruel wastes of time with no relevance to astronauts or other humans. Anyway, this wraps up our video today. So what do you think about animal testing? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe to our channel while you're at it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.